Hi guys, welcome to Glamma's Closet. I wanted to, because we're a couple of days away from Thanksgiving, I wanted to really do a few shout outs and give thanks and be grateful for all of the many, many, many blessings in my life. I really am very, very grateful for what I have and the people who are in my life. And I let's start with um, let's start with deep fried turkey. Hmm? Deep fried turkey. Have you had this? It's kind of a redneck delicacy. Okay, you get the peanut oil at Walmart by the gallon jug, if that tells you anything. But if you haven't had it, don't knock it because it is more delicious than any other turkey on the planet. It is literally the best thing ever. And so I want to send a special thanks to my father-in-law, Kev, and just say, my Lord have mercy. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait. I cannot wait to have my deep fried turkey this year. I look forward to it every year. And I thank you very much. And I'm grateful for what you do. And I'm grateful for you, taking the risk and with the big boiling pot of oil and dipping the turkey in there. My mouth is watering just thinking about that. My Lord have mercy. Okay, so we're going to move on to what's sold. And just know that I'm not mentioning everybody's name because there are people who don't have a photo, and there are people who are very quiet about their purchases, and I have to respect that. I have to respect their privacy. But just know that if you have purchased from me, I am truly grateful for your business. I really, really appreciate you. Okay, let's get started. So with the glasses, I love these Betsy Johnson glasses. I swear, it's Ross. Do we not love you? So let's start on. I stopped a little ways back in October, and I should have done a catch up video in between, but I promise I'll do another one before November ends, so we don't have one this long. On the 9th of October, I sold a black Rebecca Taylor silk long sleeve blouse. Um, and that was a great sale. I really loved that blouse. It's just one of those things that you pick up that you're so proud to sell. On the 13th, I sold a new with tags free people space out pink combo knit top to Laura Joy. And Laura's just one of those people that her name says it all. This is like the second thing that I've sold to her, and she is fantastic. I mean, she's just adorable, just a doll. So if you get a chance, check her out on Poshmark. She's Laura Joy 15 on Poshmark. On the 14th and 15th, I sold two breast cancer awareness baseball caps, kind of like trucker caps, baseball caps. And they both were pink with the breast cancer awareness ribbon on them. And to the two ladies that I sold those to, you know who you are. And I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. And I am wishing you nothing. I'm sending you health, and I'm sending you recovery, and I'm sending you wellness and all of the positive vibes in the universe. I really hope that you are doing well. Did a little follow up, and they seem to be doing okay so far. So we also sold Cole Haan Nantucket penny loafers, and again, Cole Haan is kind of like Sperry. It's kind of like it's just one of those preppy brands that as a Midwestern Glamma and a kid of the '80s, I just love. On the 22nd of October, we sold Maurice's crochet knit top open front long cardigan to Jennifer. And Jennifer, I hope you're enjoying that cardigan. That was a really cute cardigan, and I think you have excellent taste. And it's just the perfect color for fall. On the 22nd, we sold a Gander Mountain Camo button-up jacket to, it's ARZOHH, I think. That was another great sale that I thought I felt really good about picking up. Gander Mountain and camo. It's like M&Ms and Friends, right? They just go together. They just go together. On the 24th, I sold a bundle that included a Michael Kors skirt, Dooney and Burke bag, and Lululemon leggings. And that thing I sold this on the 24th, shipped it on the 27th, and normally it doesn't take me that long, but it was a weekend. And that thing just got to my customer, the United States Postal Service. I had to hound everybody. It was stuck in Birmingham, Alabama, and I called Birmingham. I called the USPS national line. I filled out a thing online. I actually went to their Facebook page, and that's where I started getting answers. And then I went to Poshmark, and I really got some answers because Poshmark's like, get it out of Birmingham. So it finally got delivered. I hope you really enjoy it, and I apologize for the delay. I just don't know why it got stuck in Birmingham, but there we go. But I'm glad you finally received it. On the 25th, I had two sales. I had a bowling shirt that was a red bowling shirt with a black stripe. I just thought it was cool. It reminded me of being a young person and running around and wearing things that were thrifted or looked thrifted. So I really thought it was kind of cool. Not everybody's walking down the street in a bowling shirt, so it's something a little unique and different. I also sold a DPPG military style light gray bomber jacket. And that was to, the bowling shirt was to Mars 242, and the military style jacket was to J Fanger, and I think it's F as in Frank, A, N as in Nancy, G-E-R, Fanger. So I thought that was kind of, it was a little funny. But I really do hope that you enjoy the bomber jacket. I think it was cool, and I think it was a cool buy. On the 30th of October, I sold a vegan leather faux fur lined 70s boho jacket to Geraldine York, at Geraldine York on Poshmark, and that one was a beautiful find for me. I actually found that in the Loop at Avalon, which is like a super cool resale store in St. Louis. And the Loop is kind of, that's kind of it's like a West End sort of thing, or like a boho area. So I was really happy to find that jacket, and I'm really happy that somebody recognized the beauty in that jacket and purchased that. On Halloween, actually, I had a sale. I sold some Nike warm-up pants to the sweetest woman in the history of women. Her name is at Sunflower Petals. How sweet is that? And she was just absolutely a doll to work with. We chatted back and forth, and she had impeccable manners. And if I love anything, it's impeccable manners. I love somebody who's just a joy to be around, just a wonderful person to communicate with. And she actually she actually has an online website, www.sunflowerpetals.com, and I would check it out. She's got some natural skin things, and based on what I've seen of her skin, I would definitely purchase from her. November 1st, so 2 days before my birthday, Levi's 525 perfect waist mid-rise jeans. I sold a pair of those. And then I took sort of a week off, my birthday week and election week. And, it was just a really full week. And there were a couple of other birthdays in the family that were even more important than mine, if you can believe that. I just sort of took a little bit of time off from, really pushing my posh, and I didn't share every day and do all the things that you're supposed to do. So I didn't have another sale until the 7th, when I started actually paying attention to it again. And on the 7th, I had 3 sales, so I was really excited. The first one on the 7th was a pair of Gymshark gray camouflage leggings, Princess Maris. Hello, Princess. Thank you so much, Princess. I appreciate your business. A Patagonia blue warm-up men's, it was a jacket, but it was a light jacket. It wasn't like the thick Patagonia. It was the regular, just a Patagonia warm-up hoodie. But S. Liberetti purchased that from me, and thank you so much, Mr. Liberetti. I appreciate that. And then a really exciting sale, Emmanuel and Ungaro parallel polka dot silk blouse, and I'm probably it's probably parallel or something like that. There's a French pronunciation for it. You would think in a city like Saint Louis, I'd be able to pronounce it, and I'm so Midwestern. I am cheese sandwich Midwestern, so I apologize for the mispronunciation. But an Ungaro polka dot silk blouse. This thing had a pleated bow, so it actually came up over like this, and it was almost like a pussycat bow, but it was more of a pleated over bow, and it had long sleeves, and the detail. I mean, just the attention to detail on these designer pieces sometimes is just. It's so heavenly to see. And Yolanda 0807, Yolanda, again, another person that was just a thrill. I mean, she was so sweet. And you should see how pretty she is. She's got like one of the prettiest pictures. So Yolanda, thank you so much for your purchase of that blouse. That blouse was, it was kind of, for me, once in a lifetime find, and I was really, really happy that you purchased that and that you were happy with it. And just the sweetest note, my goodness. And I hope you love that blouse because I'm loving it with you. On the 8th, the day after, we sold a pair of Harley Davidson black leather moto boots. I love finding Harley boots. There is nothing about a Harley Davidson boot that I will reject. And I sold those to Felix Tadano on Poshmark. And these were, again, they're just Harley boots last forever. They're built to last forever. They're built for people who actually do ride motorcycles. And so with that in mind, you know, they're built with ultra thick soles and the leather is really, really good. So even the worst pair of Harley boots is still better than most boots. So I'm really happy that you bought that from me. Thank you. I had an Old Navy reverse tie-dyed purple zip hoodie. And this was it actually came to me as an Old navy blue hoodie, and it was very plain. And I was playing around with reverse tie-dye, and I failed at a couple of old black t-shirts that were, let's just say, they're in my personal collection now. They're for cleaning the house. But I actually succeeded with this Old Navy one. It turned out really beautifully, and it turned out in like purples and pinks and like light pinks and dark pinks. It was really, really pretty the way that the color lifted, and it looked like it had like a universe on the back, and it was really cool. So I'm glad that somebody appreciated that and picked that up. On the 13th, I had the Sesto Meucci excuse me, suede flats. They were a narrow size, so it's always important to put, if you have like narrow shoes for resellers, if you have narrow shoes or something tall or something extra long, it's always important to make sure that you have that in the description, because there are people who are specifically looking for that, and sometimes excuse me, sometimes that's going to be the difference between you selling the item and somebody else selling the item, is that you do have that designation and they know that it's going to fit them well. Women's Vans white canvas tennis shoes. Ivy Cam, hi. I'm just waiting for, I think those I'm just waiting for those to, I want to say they were delivered, but I'm not 100% sure. So, because I just sent those out not too long ago. And then we had a Nike women's mock turtleneck pullover fleece that I kept getting likes on. Everybody liked this thing, but for some reason, nobody really wanted to kind of push the button on it. And I finally got the sweetest girl in the world to push the button, and she purchased it. So I hope sincerely that you love it, that you wear it in good health, and that it keeps you very, very warm. The other sales that I made have either not all been accepted yet or all been delivered yet. So, excuse me. So, at the end of November, after Thanksgiving, we're going to do yet another Thanksgiving shout out for all of the sales that we made from the 14th through the end of the month. So, in the meantime, I just wanted to say, our next video, two things. First of all, our next video is going to be the final in the 3-part series about doing your very first online one item selling. We're going to do So You Sold It, and how that works. We'll also touch on Poshmark parties. And you'll learn a little bit about what that's about. So we'll do the Poshmark parties, the Sold It, in one video, and that'll be next Sunday, I believe. And in the meantime, I just wanted to say, we're at 71 subscribers, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but everybody starts somewhere, right? And I want to say thank you. Thank you to each and every subscriber. Thank you so much. Your time is very valuable, and I know this. Time is one of those things that you can't get back. Once you spend it, you can't get it back. So I appreciate your spending your time with me, and I do appreciate all the support and all the love from my friends, from my family, from my online shoppers, and from you, my glam babies. And I have a warm house, and I have enough money to live the way I like. And I have a beautiful husband who is just an incredible person. I have sons that are strong and gorgeous, and some of them are actually popping out some really beautiful grandchildren for me. In my opinion, probably the most attractive grandchildren on the planet. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And I have them, and they love me. I have some of the best in-laws in the entire world. I have a brother-in-law, 2 brothers-in-law, a sister, a brother, 3 brothers-in-law. Sorry, a sister, a brother, a sister-in-law. I mean, I have people who truly and deeply love me and would just, lie down in traffic or buy my groceries for me. How much more grateful, how much more of a blessing can I ask for? So I'm truly grateful for them. I'm truly grateful for you. And I think that's about it. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. And if you haven't tried the deep fried turkey, man, just once in your life, make it a goal. I don't think you'll ever go back. Okay. Glamma loves you. Bye-bye.